We have our own history here, and so that's what we want to reinforce through the orchestration, through the dancing, and the spirit of people being unified on that stage.
And with that sense of curiosity and questioning, and with those rich layers in your score and in the ballet, how has the dance influenced you, and how have you found inspiration in movements and working with dancers specifically?
The movement is amazing because they embody the sound and they embody a story, and it's a big project, and it's a big journey of a storytelling element for the chapter that we are in Australia right now. So it's political, but it's also cultural, and so where we want to have the embodiment of the landscape, and so that landscape is within the dancers, and so it's so beautiful to see that movement come through, the dance from the music, and so it's a big honour.
What about your composition process? How has it been in finding the melodies, finding the layers? Because your score is so layered, there are so many elements within it. How do you pick all these mosaic pieces out from the air?
I feel I'm interpreting for a broader audience, and not just for our mob as well, our Indigenous mob. And so there's that sort of that crossover between the European style of music and representing what the sort of great composers of the bygone eras, they used to write about their mother country too, like Mahler and Sibelius, and so I'm trying to find that balance of being an Indigenous composer, but a composer in Australia, representing a very sort of deep and heavy meaning of our cultural landscape.
In reading through the scores and in just imagining how the music will come to life with both our partner orchestras, I'm just so looking forward to the musicians coming into the sphere of your inspiration. They are going to hear and try and interpret your voice through the notes that you put down on the page, but also in doing so, really be part of the creation. In all of the elements that you've written for us to play, the incorporating with the percussion and the percussive elements on stage, the singing, the vocals in the orchestra, and the vocalization of the dancers. The music in the pit will very much be part of the whole production on stage. So this connection, the connection between Bangarra and the Australian Ballet, and also the connection between the music that is written now with the rich history of the land, rich history of your authentic voice. I'm getting tingles just thinking about it.